Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome to the Greenhouse. Television is one of the most influential mediums on the planet. According to Statistic Brain, most people in the US watch an average of at least 5 hours of TV per day. That's a lot of binging. Today in the Greenhouse, we'll be taking a look at tips and tools aspiring writers use to break into the glamorous industry of writing for TV, specifically the Spec script. One of the biggest tools a writer needs is called a speculative script, or spec script for short. A spec script is any screenplay or teleplay written by a writer without being commissioned or solicited by an outside party. In the context of writing for television, a spec script refers to any teleplay written by a writer for a pre-existing TV show for absolutely no pay. Wait, what? A spec script serves as a writer's calling card in the TV industry. By presenting a script for a pre-existing TV show to an executive, it shows the writer's ability to write for a show they didn't develop. This gives the executive confidence that if they were to hire the writer to work on their show, they would be able to match the established tone of the show.
Yeah, House of Cards is great. The only thing I would add is more giant crab monsters. Last time I looked, they had like 0, so perhaps it's time to bump it up by a dozen or so. Maybe add any of those Class 12 monsters, those dragons. My god, they're crazy. They just tear the town apart.
There are 5 basic steps to writing a spec script. Step 1, pick your show. One of the rules of spec scripts is that the show you pick must be currently on the air and producing new episodes. That means that Seinfeld spec you wanted to write probably won't work. Ideally, the show you choose should be both a show you understand and a show that aligns most closely with your writing strengths. So if you're a strong drama writer, writing a spec script for Kimmy Schmidt might not be the best idea.
Let me explain how the internet works. See, it's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes, and those tubes are filled with the internet, and it's coming here through the air.
That's probably what's making the apartment smell like farts.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2, research. Now that you've picked your show, it's time to research it. What this means for a writer is reading any scripts of the show you can get your hands on. And perhaps more enjoyably, watching as many episodes of the show as you possibly can. I'm such a good writer. Watching episodes and reading scripts helps the writer get a deep, intimate knowledge of the show's characters, style, and format. And being able to classify binge watching as research is just plain fun. I'm writing this off on my taxes. Step 3, writing. Once your brain has reached maximum research capacity, it's time to write. One of the hardest parts of writing is getting started. Trying to find the perfect idea for your spec can seem really intimidating. To help find the perfect idea, try looking at the show itself. Who are the characters? What situations, whether funny or dramatic, would make the best use of their personalities and flaws? What episodes have they already done, and what can you learn from them? After looking at the show, consider your own personal experiences and worldviews. What elements drew you to the show in the first place? What types of stories would you most like to see? Once you have the concept, it's time to put it on paper. In the TV industry, a staff writer has anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks to crank out a first draft. However, if you're not on the clock, then as a spec writer, you can take as long as you want. Just don't take too long, or else the show you're speccing might be off the air by the time you're done. Step 4, rewriting. Once the masterpiece is written, it's time to get feedback. Getting feedback is invaluable to the writing process. A reader may discover something that was overlooked or provide an idea that will make your script that much better. After getting notes from the reader, you rewrite, then get more notes, then rewrite again, then get more notes, then rewrite again, until it's complete. Once the rewrites are finally finished, it's time for Step 5, send it out. While spec scripts are great, they don't do much good if no one sees them. Instead, once you finish polishing the script, it's time to show it to the world. Whether it's showing the script to an agent, entering it into a fellowship, or whatever, find a way to get your foot in the door. One more thing, a spec script in television is almost never produced. It functions as a writing sample to hopefully get the writer an initial meeting and a job. It can be tough writing new specs season after season, but it's one of the best ways to enter the glamorous industry of writing for TV. Thanks for joining us here at the Greenhouse. If you'd like to learn more about how we're serving the entertainment industry here in LA and elsewhere, check out greenhouseproductions.com. There you can find our calendar of upcoming events, the Greenhouse blog, and how you can get involved. Thanks for watching.